Black Desert Mobile is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game, but for mobile. This game is currently out for the PC and console version. This game is immense in tasks and quests to do and objectives to complete. There's tons of buttons and it can be a bit overwhelming. With that being said, I've constructed this beginner's guide to help you guys get started. When you first enter Black Desert Mobile, the first thing you're going to have to do is choose between 5 classes. I did make a class guide which you guys can check out right here. After you've chosen your class, the next screen is customization. This is where you get to choose and make a sexy, badass character. You do get some presets on the left. Don't worry if you mess up and you don't like your character, you can change that later. To change your appearance, you're going to want to go to the store, then appearance, then beauty, and you can see you have 2 different options. You can purchase 7-day pass for 200 black pearls or 7-day pass for 200 regular pearls. Alright, so you're done constructing the character, you're loaded into Black Desert Mobile, and this is what you look at. We are going to go through each one of these one by one. First up is the map. You can see the map in the top left. You can view the map in map mode and in list mode. You can also expand the map to get a bigger view, and you can also click on the map and it will take you right to that location, or you can click on the list and it will take you to that location. Either one does work. The list view option allows you to see all the people in the town, and each one of those does offer a different quest or a different item to purchase, so you are going to want to check those out. I'm not going to go into depth of those in this video. Up next is the in-game chat, which you can find right below the map. This in-game chat does allow you to talk to your guild members, friends, or the server. Right below the chat you will find your pets. You can have up to 3 pets. Pets do also retrieve your loot, and they do have different skills and abilities. You get the possible skill when you get the pet. It is random, and these skills do go from 2 to 5% depending on the skill and the pet, and it is chance based. Below the pets is your joystick where you move around. Nothing too complicated there. On the bottom of the screen above your health bar, you're going to see bonus effects. If you click on that, you can see all buff and bonus effects that you have active and or can activate. Below that you will see gear resonance, bonus effect, gear resonance, and accessory resonance. These are accumulated after you've acquired plus 15 on gear, plus 2 or 3 on accessories, and you accumulate 1900 CP. They all depend on, each different one has a different requirement to unlock. Once you unlock that requirement, you do activate that resonance. Below the resonance is your health and stamina bar, as well as your tier/combat power. To the left of your health and stamina is your auto attack button. At the moment it's a smiley face because when you're in a town you do not auto attack. I do want to note that this button acts as a auto resource gatherer as well. You can auto attack and or auto gather resources from this. To the right of your health bar is your dark spirit and your health potions. You can swap between health potions by holding that in. Next to your health potions you will find your skills, your quick slot ability, and your roll ability. Right above your skills you will find your dark spirit skill. Above the dark spirit skill you will find all of your active quests. Above your quests you will find your region progress. On the top of the screen, the far left option that shows as a C hot is your store. The one right next to that is your path to power. Path to power just gives you different rewards based off of the quest, whether it's camp gear or character that you complete. Next to your path to power is your camp, which I will go over in another video. And next to the camp is your skills button, where you can go in and upgrade your skills. Next to your skills is your inventory button and your character info screen. Next to your inventory screen is your alert notification screen. And with this screen you're going to be able to get to all your notifications, whether it's in the farm, it's a quest, it doesn't matter what it is. To the right of your notifications, the three lines is just your general overview screen. This screen is going to be able to get you to everything in the game, more in depth, like your Black Spirit collection, tasks, knowledge, pets, market, the whole nine. On the left, Ramoneness and Arena, which is your PvP, Ruins and Rush, which is your dungeons, and then Node Mode, which is tied to your camp. On the bottom right, you will see Black Spirit mode. This mode allows you to farm, gather, or fish while being offline. It does give you 3 hours for free. If you are pay to win, it does allow you to farm for 6 hours while offline. The 6 options next to your minimap are as follows. The first one is the daily login reward. The second one right here is your map area info screen. So the first option on the left is going to give you all the monsters in your area. The second option is going to be any quests available in that area. The next option is the World Boss status board. This lets you know when the World Boss is up and active. Right below that is your auto teleport option. This allows you to either teleport to the nearest town, or you can actually save locations in there. The next option is your events and rewards info. On the right is your different events. The last option of the 6 is outlaw mode setting. Outlaw mode setting allows you to gain additional experience and field drop rate. However, it puts you in active PvP status while on the map. Last but not least, your resource button, which is at the top of the screen. This does give you your wealth and your resources, gives you all of your stamina, your contribution points, your silver, pearls, etc. Alright, up next we'll talk about the Black Spirit. This guy helps out your whole family, so any alts that you do have on your account, they do start stronger. He does also offer leveling perks. At every level, every 5 level, he does give you some perks like auto gathering. His spirit quests do become more rewarding. He does do total dark energy absorption. He does increase with that as well. Right below leveling perks, you're going to see Lightstone. These light stones do increase by gear score, so white, green, blue, purple, orange, etc. You can also fuse these light stones. You do have to have at least 3 of one color to fuse them to try to upgrade them. It is chance based, and if I would have won that, I would have got a green one. After that, on the right, you do see enhancement. Weapons enhancements are separate from armor enhancements. Armor enhancements, you do need at least 10% in order to try to enhance a piece of gear, and it is 10% chance based. You can fail stack. It does require silver. That's a whole nother video. Below that is crystals and equipping crystals. Your armor and weapons can equip crystals. Crystals again are based off of levels, so white, green, blue, purple, etc. At the bottom you'll see dark energy. This is how you level up your Black Spirit. You do level him up by feeding him dark energy essence or weapons, armor, or accessories. All do help level him up. As he levels up, he does offer these skills. These skills can be used in combat like I showed you earlier. These skills do offer different benefits. Lastly, with the Black Spirit is the Black Spirit quests. These quests do offer rewards with Ancient Ruin tablets and Rush tablets. To get to your dungeons, you're going to want to go to your overview screen, and they will be on the left. First up is the Ruins. There is 2 different options. There's Create Chamber or Quick Join. Quick Join, you can also select the difficulty of the chamber. These chambers do go up to level 5, and they are combat power related. You cannot join them if you don't have the proper combat power. If you create a chamber, you can create a chamber here, and it shows you the available rewards. You can also increase the chamber as well, and then once you create the chamber, you can actually increase the reward modifier all the way up to ×5, and that increases the rewards that you receive as well. If you don't have people that join within 30 seconds, it does fill you with bots, and you can then start the match. It's not the most fun way, but you can at least get it completed. Up next is the Rush board. The Rush board is bosses. You have to do your main quest line in order to unlock these bosses. These bosses are based off of combat power. They do start off at difficulty level 1 and continue to raise. The higher you get these, the better rewards you get. You can do auto repeat or raise difficulty. Auto repeat does the same difficulty. Raised difficulty increases as you go. I do recommend doing raised difficulty because you want to constantly be doing the hardest level to increase your possible rewards. The loot, you can see the reward list right in the middle there. It does show you the different rewards that you get for each level and the clear. There's 3 options at the bottom. The first option is group pass exchange on the right. You can exchange, if you click on the group pass exchange, you can exchange multiple passes all at one time. These are random when it distributes them. If you do single pass, it just randomly distributes it to one of the bosses. If you do the exchange one and spend 5 pearls, you can actually unlock the exact one that you want. Up next, we're going to talk about your character info screen. To get to that, you go to your overview screen and then hit my info. There's a lot of information on the screen. On the left, you're going to see your combat power. You can actually click the question mark and it'll show you your total combat power. There is a base family combat power and your character combat power. And it does show you how you got all that. And then that way you know how to increase all that. It does give extra benefits, all equipment, everything does show you in there when you hit the check combat power. You can also see your family combat power and how to increase that as well. If you scroll over, you do get all of your detailed info on your stats, your crit, branch damage. Branch damage is Al, Sarit, Ahib, and Labrive. Al increases your skill damage, Sarit increases your number of targets, Ahib chance of extra damage, and Labrive increases skill critical hit rate. I'm not going to go into depth on those, but you do have branch damage, which each one can do that additional benefit. If you scroll over again, you do get bonus effects. These are just different effects that you can have. And then the next one is just your raid entrance chances. At the bottom down there, you do have beauty, so you can change how you look and customize. The next screen is your info. If you look on the right, you do see your daily tasks, town hall tier, the number of workers, arena rank, and contribution. If you click on contribution info actually increases your level. Contribution points you can actually spend on workers and on different things inside of your camp. You can also view all of your gear here in the middle, accessories, armor, and weapons. If you click on dye on the bottom, you can dye your armor, your outfits to different colors. You can also see your resonance from this screen as well, your bonus effect, your gear resonance, and your accessory resonance. And then lastly on the right is your inventory. You can see your weapons, your armor, your accessories, your crystals and skill books, and then some odds and ends there as well. At the bottom, it does show you how much LT I have. So I currently have 2,182 out of 1,800. I'm overweight, so I do need to sell some stuff. And then on the right, it does show you how much inventory space you have left over. If you click on options, you can choose whether to show your helmet, your face wear, or rotate. Alright, let's talk about skills next. Each skill has its own individual skill book. So don't worry, you don't have to worry, focus on leveling up one skill. If it's available to level it up, just level it up. I typically just use all skill books on the bottom right, level them up that way. On the left, you can preview the skills and preview what each skill does with its added benefit and effect. If you hit the plus sign on the left, you can also see what additional benefits you're going to get when you level up that skill. On the right, you can scroll and see all of your skills. You do have about 20 total with passives. You do have about 12 to 15 total. Again, just use all skill books. It does level them all up. You do also have the sub skills there right above the skill. Some of your skills do also have the ability to use branch damage. It's not all your skills, and it's usually you get 2 options, so you do want to pay attention and make sure you stack the correct branch damage for your class or for whatever your setup is. If you click on skill combos in the middle, you can actually see a list of The skills and the combos, if you do those two in order, they do added benefits and efficiency. If you hit equip skills on the right, you actually have the ability to have 3 sets of skills. This gives you the ability to have one for PvP, one for boss fights, one for mobs, content, PvE content, whatever the case may be. Up next is player versus player, PvP. That is on the left, Ramoneness and Arena. First is Ramoneness Arena. This is a 3v3 arena. To join that, you just click on it and then you can either create a team or quick join a team. The 1v1 arena, you can either do arena or friendly arena. You do get chests when you win a match. You do have arena rank and reward info at the bottom. You can change your skill set on the left right before you start a match. Top left, it does show you how many arena points you have and how many what your arena level is. And then you can also hit that search bar there and see your arena daily bonuses for every win. If you hit reward info, you can see the chest opportunities you have to get these chests. The bigger the chest, the longer it does take to open up. Alright, let's talk about guild, tasks, and Shakatu. Up first is guild. I do strongly recommend joining the guild. You do get guild quests, guild mileage, which you can use for guild rewards. You do get guild skills as the guild levels up. You do get rewards for doing your guild quests, and you can exchange those points in. So I do strongly recommend joining a guild. Tasks is essentially your to-do list every day. To get to it, it's in the top right in the overview screen. Once there, you do have a daily and achievements tab. At the bottom, you can complete 3, 6, and 9 tasks per day for rewards on the pearls. Shakatu's gear shop is your best chance at getting legendary gear for right now. You do get Shakatu gear coins from doing quests and daily tasks to spend in his gear shop. It does require the gold coins. You can hit the auto arrange button on the bottom left, and if you turn that on, it actually auto uses any gear that you select to be used right away with your black spirit to convert, so you don't have to go in and do that yourself. The bottom left does show your current gear equipped, and each one of the options does cost a different amount. You can choose to either buy 1 or 10 at a time. It does cost the same amount. Questing and leveling. To get to your main storyline quest, it's going to be in the top right under your progression bar, which is for whichever territory you're in. When you click on your main storyline quest, it takes you right to the next quest in that chain. If you're in a town, you can find nearby quests by hitting the list tab and finding the exclamation point with a circle around it and it's green. That is a selective repeatable quest. You can pick those up. They do offer silver, experience, and contribution experience. If you go to the top and select Area Information tab and go to the right to selected quests, you do have quests there as well. The next type of quest you can get is from Amity. If you go to a local nearby town, once you're in the town, you can find the Amity people by using the map list view on the top left. Once you find an Amity person, you can click on Amity and then go to quests, and then you can click on the quest. Now note, it does give you points for each person in that Amity, so it does help to do those. You do also have selective passive quests that you can get from your camp by talking to the people within your camp. They do give you various activities to accomplish for rewards. Don't forget about your Black Spirit quests that you can do 3 a day, as well as your 3 guild quests that you can do per day. You also can find the blue repeatable quests throughout the world map. Once you hit about level 53, you run out of storyline quests and you have it's much harder to level up. So you got to start grinding. The best way to grind is to find monsters that are about 300 CP below you and that are red or orange. They offer the most experience and don't cost a lot of potions resource consumption. That is the legit approved Black Desert Mobile Beginner's Guide. I hope you guys enjoy. If you find it helpful to get you started in your journey, please don't forget to hit that like and make sure you guys subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so that way you know when the latest content comes out. And I will see you next time.